Welcome to my setup for December of 2025. Today's theme is Blue Winter, or more accurately, a snowy blue winter. I was going through all my washi tapes recently and realized I had a lot of blue winter themed washi tapes and decided that I might as well use them. To complement the idea of a snowy winter, I'm using these Midori planner stickers, specifically the ones called sea creatures. I don't know why they're called sea creatures when they're primarily creatures from the North and South Pole, but oh well. By layering my solid colored washi tapes, I am now creating a Christmas tree. For the tree on the cover page, I am starting with the darkest colors, then moving up to the lighter washi tapes that I have. I found this was a fantastic way to use up a lot of washi tapes. You can do this even with thicker washi tapes. I will note that I'm not very good at making this perfectly straight, so as I went on, the tree slowly became tilted, so I tried to adjust the length of the different washi tapes. The key point is to make sure that the next washi tape is slightly shorter than the previous layer, and you can tilt the washi tapes more diagonally for a steeper tree, or you can even spread it out a bit more to create a different type of look. Here I'm creating my own custom stickers by painting over these label stickers with a water-based pen. White label stickers are a fantastic way to create your own custom stickers because they're white and you can essentially color them or design in them anything you want for a customizable sticker. I will note I am using a water-based pen with a label sticker that is shiny, so the ink did rub off onto my hands and to other stickers, so I wouldn't recommend using this particular label type, but I will recommend using the paper type as they will hold the ink a lot better and you can do so much more with them. I wanted ornaments to add a little bit of interest to the texture of the design, but I didn't want the color of the ornaments to overwhelm the initial tree itself. So these circles were just the right size for what I wanted, and by coloring them in, they were just the right color. Now I'm adding the Midori planner sticker creatures around the tree just to give it a bit more life. There was a great variety of characters in that sticker pack. I decided to use some of the head stickers that were included as extra ornaments for the tree. Now I'm using an oil-based silver paint marker to add a few more little baubles. I like my metallic pen, so I couldn't resist adding a little bit of silver just to enhance everything. Now I'm using the first silver pen that I really like, which is the Uniball Signal Broad. It's very pigmented and it runs really smoothly, and you can also get refills, which I really like. So I highly recommend checking that pen out if you want a silver pen. I am using the pen to draw snowflakes. These snowflakes are not perfect. They are made more for speed and looks than for perfection, and that technically reflects real life snowflakes, which are not always perfectly symmetrical. Next, to play more into the Christmas of the month, I am using all of my different washi tapes to create this striped wrapping paper-esque look. Following the use of silver on the other side of the spread, I am using it now to write December. This spread took longer than I thought to complete, and so not to bore you, I decided to make a nice quick little transition. Here I am adding the Midori stickers again and the dots. If you're wondering what is the rule this time for the stickers, the dot stickers only go when there are two solid color washi tapes together, and the Midori stickers have to be sitting on something. Starting out my monthly spread, I decided to draw the boxes this time instead of using washi tapes to plot it out. However, I started by doing a 4x4 box, which I quickly realized was too small for what I wanted, and so I decided to pivot and color these boxes in by using washi tapes. The square size that I settled upon was 5x5, which was the largest square size box I could have in this particular journal. I am debating whether or not to make my calendar spread go across 2 sets of pages, but it's something I will have to continue to experiment with as my schedule continues to change. I'm using my Silver Signal broad pen to write in the days of the week. Then I'm using a Zebra Sarasa clip pen in order to write the days of the week. I'm treating the washi tape filled squares as little shells, and I'm adding a few more of the planner stickers. Now that it's holiday season, it's a time where I know a lot of families have a lot of traditions. Now, my family in particular, we have attempted to create some traditions. However, most of them have not been successful. The one that my family remembers the most was the year we decided to just sit and binge watch a bunch of Christmas movies over the course of a week because it was on continuous play on cable. Many a year we have talked about possibly doing that again, but it has yet to happen. So I'm wondering whether or not you guys have any memories of traditions your family tried to start, whether successful or unsuccessful, that ended up as really cool memories. If you do, comment them down below. Now I'm creating another monthly spread specifically to track my content planning. Now that I have started to upload more videos and create a wider variety of content, it's become slightly more difficult to track exactly which content goes where or what stage the different content is actually going to be released. Currently, I'm releasing videos about my travels, bullet journal, and my yarn stash. So if you're interested in any of those subjects, I highly recommend checking out the other videos on my channel. If you already do, thank you so much. I am planning on doing so much more content as much as my energy allows me to. I want to highlight one of my more recently released videos as of this upload, which is my first episode of my trip across East Asia. It is the reason why I didn't upload a bullet journal spread for the month of October of 2025. I ended up taking a month-and-a-half long trip across East Asia to Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. And so I decided to vlog about it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy all the content that comes out of that trip. Even though I have said previously that I'm trying to use up all my stationery in my stash, I did end up buying more stationery, and there will be a haul video for that eventually. So please enjoy it when it comes out. Next is my project tracker spread. This is essentially the same as the one I made last month. However, instead of having a separate YouTube and Instagram page, I just made one large one to combine everything together. My camera died, so I don't have the full making process, but if you're interested in seeing how I set that up, please check out last month's one, which is November of 2025. Here I'm creating my tasks tracker spread, or rather my to-do spread. I use this instead of a weekly spread because of my current schedule, and it has worked pretty well for me. I may change this depending how my schedule changes, but again, one of the best things about a bullet journal is it's flexible and you can change it to adapt to whatever your needs are. I will say using mild liners for this kind of spread has been such a time saver because they can be in the colors exactly that I want, and they're not too bright that it doesn't match the theme that I have for the month. So this is the final flip through for December of 2025. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, consider liking, and please comment down below and subscribing. Please check out my other content. Your support is highly appreciated. I now have an Instagram which I'm starting to post onto more regularly, so please check that out too. And have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Goodbye!